Alright guys, we made it all the way up here to Tennessee. I'm here with AJ. We just made that long trek up here. What was it, 36
to like 38 hours, man.
Yeah, it was a long drive, but we got it done pretty quickly. So we got up here a little bit earlier. And pretty much today, all we did was just drive around and look at boat ramps. So we did not get on the water today. We just drove around and looked around. We went to Bass Pro Shop, picked up some stuff, and picked up some rain gear for myself. So tomorrow's gonna be our actual practice, and really no game plan. We're just gonna go run a lot of water, try to cover a lot of water, look for some fish, hopefully find them tomorrow. So hopefully me and AJ runs into them, but we'll see how it goes tomorrow, right?
I hope so, man.
Right?
With a lot of work this next 4 days.
Right. So stay tuned, guys. Hopefully we find something. All right, so just got here. Let me see. Let me check the water temp we got here. Water temp is at 47. That's really low. We're gonna see if that can get up over to 52 for the early morning. Well, today and tomorrow is supposed to be the coldest day of the week. So yesterday was actually pretty warm. So I'm kind of gonna see that this is gonna be a very low for this week. So for my mapping, I had opened it up already. Earlier I put it on overlay. So earlier I already marked a few stuff that I like. There's some construction I gotta go and graph around there. It's gonna drop here, coming into a big old bay. There's some humps out in this bay. It just looks pretty good. Some humps out here I marked. But yeah, there's some 2 channels to swing through, so be good staging areas for spawning. But gonna check all this stuff out. Drop back up. There I have my. And then since I'm here, gonna open up my other chart. See if I have the same thing. Yeah, it's about the same. Yeah, it's about the same. So just go back to using my navionics. So first let's use my Panoptics. We ain't gonna be looking at anything to 100 feet today. So probably everything's gonna be less than 15. Probably don't need to look at 100 feet more. Probably need to look at less. Probably about 60 feet in front of me so I get a clearer picture. But yeah, let's start this. I'm gonna look at my graph around, so that's a good fish right here. What? So right now, I'm rigging up a drop shot. You know, you come all the way to Tennessee, you expect it to be throwing a lot of power bait, a lot of power lures and power fishing, but you know, we got freezing temps this morning, which I think might be the coldest day of the week. I think today and tomorrow might be the coldest day of the week. So I'm just gonna look for a bite right now. It's gonna go cover some water, but man, that wind is really kicking hard right now. So I'm sitting on this point that has a deeper hole.
deeper as in like it gets to 8 to 10 feet. And I'm gonna just sit here a little bit. Hopefully the wind calms down a bit so I can start power fishing again. And there's a lot of boat anglers sitting offshore, so I can just spectate those guys see if they hook up offshore. If they do, it's a good sign. But right now I'm just gonna stay in a spot that's a point right here. The wind is blowing really hard and it's feeling a little protected inside of here. See this, I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a point. But it's a hole I'm seeing on, and it's just kind of flat back here. It's kind of protected from the wind because the wind just blows straight through here, so it's just a little bit more protected. Get a fish inside here. See if we can get one. Oh no, come on. Oh gosh, it took a long time to get bitten. Lost it. Ice. Yeah. Look at the water heading from yesterday. It's a cold night right there. Look at my water froze on my kayak. Oh, got rid of a lot of water. Alright guys, day 2 of practice. It is really cold out here. There's ice everywhere. Every time I cast, there's just ice everywhere. All my guides are iced up, all my line is iced up. It's just really cold. Yeah, with yesterday's practice, we got skunked yesterday, but we did get a little sign yesterday, which is good. You know, I'm not bummed about it, but it was tough fishing then because the temperature had dropped, so cold front conditions. But before tournament day, we're supposed to get some really warm weather, so hopefully that warm weather kind of just turns them on. But right now, I'm just kind of graphing around, spending a lot of time graphing, but I don't see anything that I like yet, so I'm just gonna spend the majority of today graphing around, so it might not be a lot of content, so stay tuned guys. Oh my gosh, I got a bite, finally. Oh gosh. That fish. Gosh, I'm on the very top of this. It's about 5 feet. Man, he's cold. What is he, a spotted bass? This is a spot. It's a fat spotted bass. About 13 inches. First Lake Chickamauga fish. Not a big one, but finally got a bite. Took a long time. A largemouth. Another fish. It's actually a better one. Okay. It's a good one. I didn't bring my measuring board with me. It's gonna be a 16, 17. Morning.
Morning. You boys be careful out there today.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all fall in and get wet on a day like today, it won't be no good.
All right. All right, guys. Day 3 of practice on Lake Chickamauga. Man, it's been tough for me. Yesterday I did catch 3. The first day I got skunked, but I got a few ideas of what I need to be doing. So that was, I guess, a pretty successful practice. But we're not coming up on a whole lot of big schools or a lot of fish. You know, it's one bite here and there. But we got another day of practice, and we're gonna go look at some new stuff. Maybe fish a little bit more wood, some steeper walls. But just gonna run around, really trying to find them. It's just been ice every day, frost, and it's just been really cold mornings. I mean, yesterday was cold throughout the day. I didn't even feel like fishing yesterday. It was just so cold. I think the early morning yesterday was like I think it was like 27 degrees in the morning, I want to say. It was something like that. Everything was cold. It was just iced up everywhere. You know, I had ice inside my kayak. It was just all bad. But today, a little bit warmer. Still cold, still ice. But it's going to be warmer throughout the week. So it's going to really start feeling like spring. Really tired of this cold winter stuff. So hopefully it gets a little warmer when the sun comes out and we can find some fish. But other than that, just gonna go run some banks, run some new stuff, see if we find something. So stay tuned, guys. Hopefully we find them. So majority of my days practicing, I've just been graphing around, you know, using my side scan and looking for stuff that I like, and then come back and fishing it. But that doesn't seem to be working so well for me. Just going around, looking around, and once it gets a little warmer, my hands aren't hurting, I come back and fish. But for the most part, just graphing around. One thing I did notice, there's a lot of like white bass or crappie, or perch, bluegill, whatever it is. But there seems to be a lot of them around the structure. We finally got ourselves one today. A little greenie. On that Carolina rig. This is a 1/4 ounce weight, little baby brush hog. This there's a lot of debris in the water. There's like a lot of leaves and stuff like that, so I have to go through a week. So it is. There's a lot of timber too, so I'm just dragging it through the timber. From what I found in practice is that if you're around grass, it has to be the hydrilla. And if you're around rock, it has to be rocks that has a flat surface, you know, a point. Still kind of the pre-spawn kind of thing. Little fish. It's a little guy. Might be a keeper. Who knows? There's another bite right there. Little guy. Fish. About 15, 16 incher. Gosh, that's a good one. That's a really good one. Look at that one. Look at that. It's a good 18. Really good one. Alright, I better stop catching fish because I don't want to soil up all these fish. There we go. Should about do it.